Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another Project G35 video. Now, for those of you guys who were tuned in last time, we stripped out all of the trunk, all of the back seats, all of the trim and everything, front door cards, speakers, and all of that good stuff. Now, the weather has been kind of crappy here the last couple of days, so I'm trying to get as much done when I can. But what I want to do for today's video is pull the front bumper. I also want to remove the Depo headlights as well as the cold air intake. Now, I'm going to do the Don Squally $50 special for the intake. The bumper, I'm kind of just going to test the waters for, and you guys already know that I do have an extra set of headlights I'm going to be doing something with, so I don't really need these black housing Depos. They're in pretty good condition, so I think somebody who wants something like this can probably put these to better use. But what I'm going to do right now is pop the hood. Now, I've never pulled the G35 front bumper before, but if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's just like every other Nissan bumper. I haven't pulled this one ever before either, but I have done my Altima, like, oh, shout out SoCal G. I have done my Altima a number of times, so I think I'm probably going to throw the tripod down. It looks like we need a new battery on the camera as well, so I'm going to run inside, grab that, and we're going to get cracking with this front bumper and these headlights, man. Alrighty, so first things first, what I got to do is get this grill out of here, so I'm just going to grab a couple tools here, start picking away at everything. Once I get the grill out, I'm going to probably pull the side emblems, get those out of the way, and then get the top tabs here for the bumper, and then hopefully it doesn't look like there's a splash guard under here, so I shouldn't have a problem with that. Really the only thing I got to do is just start picking away at these little pop tabs, which is funny that cars these days are held on by just these little clips, but alrighty, so looks like grill's out. I'm going to be keeping this one, throwing it back on the car once I get the bumper that I think I'm going to be keeping full time here. So what I'm going to do now is just pop off the side markers here. Now I'll probably end up selling these. I don't think I'm going to be running any side markers on the drift car. It's just one more thing to fix if you get in an accident. Second side is off, no problem. And now it looks like this thing was screwed in on the top here and on the sides. For those of you guys who know, the Nismo bumper was only designed for the 05, 06. This is, I believe, an 03, so it needed a little bit of tweaking in order to get it off. I can see they cut just a little bit here in order to get the light to fit properly. But I'm going to go ahead, unscrew the side, unscrew the top, and this thing should be ready to pop off here. Alrighty, so got both sides unscrewed there. So once I pop these two tabs, the bumper should just pop right off. Okay, there's still a 10 mil bolt behind there, so I'm gonna have to get back there and try to get it out. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure I got all the bumper clips off now. There it is. Front bumper's off. I'm gonna go throw this on the driveway and we'll do a little walk around. So bumper's off. As you can see, the front bumper support there. Here is the Nismo bumper. Now it's in pretty good condition. Like I said, my buddy who had this and put it on before trimmed it to get the 03, 04 headlights to fit. But I'm pretty sure if you were putting this on an 05, 06, the headlights come out to there anyways. So you probably wouldn't be able to see. Now I am going to be putting this up for sale. I don't know what I'm going to be asking. Hit me up on Instagram if you guys want it. I'm not going to be, definitely not going to be shipping this. Is way too big to be shipping. But if you guys are in the GTA and want that, let me know. Now I was thinking if I do end up selling that bumper, what I'll probably end up doing with this front end here is kind of like the B is for build idea. If you guys saw what he did to his Project G35, he kind of had some metal bar bumper that he had to kind of restructure, and it almost looked like a GTR the way that he made it go around the front. So I was thinking for a drift car that might not be a bad idea. But what I'm going to do now is go ahead, pull these Depo headlights, and I'm not going to put the headlights in that I have the spares right away. What I'm going to do is just wait, maybe leave the bumper off for just a little bit. As you guys can see, these supports are well, I'll probably have to get some new ones of those if I want to remount a bumper. But yeah, I'm gonna put the camera down, pull these headlights off, and then probably end up pulling that intake. I'm gonna go ahead, pull all of these wires off, and I'm gonna get the other side off, take a couple pictures of these. These are gonna be going up for sale ASAP, hoping to sell these for a half decent price. And yeah, then we're gonna continue on to the intake there. Alrighty, headlight number 1 off. I'm going to, I don't know, I'm not gonna put the camera back on the tripod, but this should be pretty easy. The neighbor's dog's here chasing some chipmunks. Good boy, he's a good dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this light. Alrighty, so headlight number 2 is off. This thing is looking super ugly right now, but whatever. I'm going to, like I say, test the market for the bumper. These things I should be able to sell. They're in like really good condition, really clean. So I'll take a couple of pictures of those, throw those up on the Kijijis. So what I want to get done for today's video is just pull this intake. Like I say, I'm going to be doing the $50 cheapo. Now this is a legit intake. This is the actual filter that came off of this Tejima Motorsports. That's what kind of intake this is. I just threw this filter on there because this one was a little dirty, but I don't know. If I do sell this intake, I'll probably keep the clean one on there. Maybe I'm gonna look on the online, see how much these things are going for. But like I say, I'm gonna be doing the Don Squally $50 special. Actually, I'm gonna be doing one that's a little bit more than $50, but it's gonna be hopefully sound a little bit better than this one, if not the same. But now what I'm going to do is put the camera down on the tripod, start ripping off this air intake. I can't forget to take a couple of pictures of the bumper and the intake. And yeah, man, this thing's really coming along. Like I said, I wanted to get a lot of parts off of this car before the winter comes, and I mean, I'm doing an okay job. We still got a little ways to go before it starts snowing, but gotta get it done while I can here. Alrighty, so one of the interesting things that I found about this intake is that it comes with this MAF adapter tube, and it looks like it's actually an aftermarket item, because I went to go take this little MAF out, and this MAF doesn't bolt on at all to the stock tubing. Now I'm not sure if this is something that's you know, just for the, let's say, 03s, because I looked at mine and mine is completely different than this. Mine kind of bolts in sideways, so really I'm gonna have to remove and sell this whole piece as its own unit, which I really don't care. What are these? Look like 12 or something like that. That's weird. 11. I hate when companies use like odd numbered sockets. It just bugs me a little bit. I guess I really need to pull it off from here. Oh, get that thing back on, I guess. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, it looks like I need to grab some pliers from the garage. I'm gonna go ahead, do that, and pull off the vac line, which actually looks like it's got a bit of a crack in it. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull this intake off, and clean it up, take a couple pictures of it, throw her up for sale. Let's go ahead, pull off this vac line. No problem, and this whole intake should oh, just crushed my finger there, going like this, so that was pretty cool. So what I have here now is the intake. It's off. Now there was no bracketry to hold this thing on, so I'm not sure if it came with it and the previous owner didn't put it on, but regardless, this thing's a full intake. I'm gonna clean it up, make it look nice and pretty, throw this thing online, probably sell it for like $100 or so. And like I say, a little later on, we're gonna go ahead and fix ourselves up something custom for this car. But with that being said, I guess we'll probably go ahead and put an end to this video. That's really all that I wanted to get done today. I feel like I was really slacking on taking this thing apart, but throughout the last couple of weeks, I feel like, you know, it's starting to get somewhere. I'm starting to get some parts off that I can actually make a little bit of cash with. So like I said, I'm gonna put the intake up for sale, gonna put the bumper up for sale. We're gonna do a little something custom for this, so you guys will be able to figure out how to do a little something custom for yourself. As for this thing, I do still have these 17s that have the 2 flat tires at the back, so I'm gonna probably get some new tires for the rear there, and then throw those on here, and then once the snow comes, throw the winter tires back on this G35, because I do still want to get out there a little bit in this thing and you know, get sideways when it does end up snowing this year. Even though the van is going to be my primary vehicle and I got some meaty snow tires for that this year, I still do want to have, you know, the ability to take this thing out when it snows. Now the only problem really will probably be getting back in the driveway, but we'll save that for another video. So if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you're not subscribed yet, definitely do so. You know, we're just doing G35 things, trying to get some stuff done before the weather takes a turn for the worse. So don't forget to smash that like button. It definitely helps. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see done to this. Now I'm probably going to, like I say, paint match the bottom. Got a project left to do with the headlights. I was thinking of doing some hot boy in the back seat, like Chow did to his Lexus, but to be honest, when the windows are up and you don't even see anything back there, so it'll be kind of pointless. But yeah, as always, I'm your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace.